Ghosts, telepathy, and the success of Melrose Place.
Phenomena that cannot be explained by known natural laws.
Such is the field of study of parapsychologists.
Armed with the right tools, these scientists claim that no spirit can escape them.
We have the technology.
We have a haunted tavern.
Let's go find some ghosts.
I've heard, stories about different people, especially that one about the lights.
And one of the utensils came off the wall and almost hit me in the head, and I seen it fly by.
The ashtrays would come from this side of the bar and just slide like that all the way to the other end of the bar.
We've had voices, doors slam, candles light, bells ringing.
Tony Gukin was the owner and bartender here at the Banta Inn, and back in the late 60s, he had a heart attack and died behind the bar.
Some folks say he never left, and reports of his mischief have been told here for almost 30 years.
They say he likes to tease the skeptics by moving ashtrays and beer bottles.
He'll lock the door after they bounce a drunk to protect the female bartenders.
Some people have seen Tony's reflection waving at customers in this mirror behind the bar, and when they turn around, he's not there.
He likes to stack coins in the register when nobody's looking.
Okay, Tony, people have been talking about you here for years, but Ghostbusters no longer have to rely on hearsay.
To catch a ghost, first you have to rule out environmental factors and natural occurrences. Loyd Auerbach and Barbara Gallagher from the Office of Paranormal Investigations have staked out over 75 reported haunted houses, usually relying on witness reports and common sense. But tonight, armed with state-of-the-art detection devices, this may be the first ever high-tech ghost hunt.
This is the Agema Thermovision 470. It's an infrared camera and can provide images in up to 256 different shades of color. Now, it only records temperature and can provide a video image like the one you're seeing now, or it can take still pictures and record them onto a floppy disk inside the camera. The practical applications for this might be R&D for the aerospace industry, drug enforcement, but it's more commonly used by the utilities industry to look for hot spots and maybe prevent a power outage. But in the hands of Loyd, it's a ghost-busting machine. Okay, Loyd, we got the infrared camera going. What are we looking for?
We're basically looking for anything out of the ordinary. Since this place has reported so many experiences that people have had, we're using the infrared camera to see if, as with other cases that we've done, to see if we get any unusual heat patterns or anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Well, we didn't want to miss Tony. I mean, he could be in the dining room while we're in the bar, so we have a second infrared camera, the PM300 Thermocam from Inframetrics. It's a little smaller, but it does the same kind of thing. Only sees heat. Will shoot real-time video, also stores still images on a PCM CIA card stored inside the camera, and it has the same kinds of practical applications, and tonight it has the same kinds of impractical applications. Have you ever seen anything that actually frightened you?
Not frightened me, I think surprised me.
Gave you the heebie-jeebies a little bit?
Never heebie-jeebies, no. No, never that.
Okay, it's dark, it's hot, it's inaccessible, and you want to take its temperature. What do you use? This is the Raytech Ranger 3i. It's a portable thermometer designed for non-contact temperature measurement, which is to say you don't have to touch something to find out how hot it is. Look, it has a dual laser scope, pretty neat, huh? And digital output. Let me see, that coffee pot is 176 degrees. It's designed for applications in construction and safety. Plus, it looks cool. What's the optimum situation for using a Raytech Ranger?
We had a case where we actually had the temperature change in the room dramatically.
Oh, really?
We're over a 15-minute period, the temperature dropped 20 degrees.
And finally, we have the Holiday HI 3627 ELF magnetic field probe, ELF standing for extreme low frequency. This will detect even the smallest deviations in magnetic fields. If Tony's on the premises, this should find him. And are we detecting any anomalous magnetic fields thus far?
We are not at the present time, no.
We quickly learned that a ghost hunt can drag on for days, with even the slightest reading fully investigated.
This is the jukebox machine that sometimes comes on by itself, and Loyd, Mike says he's got a warm spot on the wall back there.
I have a feeling he leaned up against the wall.
Are we talking Tony here? Or are we talking the busboy? Rumor has it you were leaning up against the wall back there.
I might have, I'm not sure.
We thought you were Tony for a minute.
High-tech equipment may help rule out environmental factors, but can it really help catch a ghost?
We're at a point now where we're still trying to understand what could be causing these experiences that people might have. The equipment helps us with possible environmental cues on that. Ultimately, maybe the human beings are the best detectors.
Well, as you can see, we never really found a ghost, and we didn't want you to be disappointed.
No, so we paid $10 to the old gypsy lady down the street to conjure us up one.
Apparently, he's playing the accordion now.
The only problem is we can't get rid of him.
Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yeah.
Earlier in the show, Dara Torres took us to extremes in gravity racing. The original gravity race was...
The Soapbox Derby. In what year did it begin? Was it 1924, 1934, or everybody now, 1944? And when we come back, Charles Fleischer brings us the sweet sounds of synthetic music.